בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
Come
Dodi Vani Lo Haroeh Dodi Vani Lo Haroeh Dodi Vani Lo Haroeh Dodi Vani Lo
You shall love Adonai with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Take to heart these commandments I give you this day. Remember and tell all your children to live by my way. Speak of them when you're home, when you're on your way, when you lie down and get up and go about your day, as a sign on your hand and upon your head, on the side of your doorposts, my commandments may always be read. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Vaed. Please remember, observe all these words that I've said, to live and be holy for years straight ahead. For I am your God, out of Egypt I led. Be holy, be righteous, remember the words that I've said. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Vaed. You shall love Adonai with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Take to heart these instructions I give you this day. Remember and tell all your children to live, oh, to live and remember my ways. for generations and generations and Vador, 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 Vador.
Look around the world, look around your town. Every single age is represented all around. You see them everywhere, every street, avenue or boulevard. Anywhere, any beach, any park or any yard.
Vador, Vador, for generations and generations and Vador, 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 Vador.
Ecclesiastes said one generation goes and another generation arrives. He got it wrong. For years we all live side by side.
Can you lean on those who arrived here before? Can you learn from those you remember being born?
Can you see that we are all together evermore?
Vador, Vador, for generations and generations and Vador, 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 Vador. Vador, Vador, for generations and generations and Vador, 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 for generations and generations and Vador, Vador,
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let's take our
Shabbat
seats.
Shalom. We should have a new rabbi every week.
Exactly.
But not really, because we don't want you to go anywhere.
bad.
I know, I
Let's not
know.
do that.
But people show up for a new rabbi.
Okay, you know what? We're just going to start singing and everyone will just come sit down, I'm sure. Can't start till Linda's seated.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. One more time, let's hear you. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is!
How good it is.
How sweet it is!
How sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is!
How good it is.
How sweet it is!
How sweet it is to be
together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. You can look at the screen. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. How sweet it is!
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is! How sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is. How good it is. How sweet it is.
How sweet it is to be
together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat.
Really, it's like we should just introduce a new rabbi every week. Or like next week, come join us. We're going to have a new cantor. Cantor Lizzie Weiss will be joining us. So if you want to hear her for the second time, you can join us next week as well. But no, really, it's just great to have this energy in the room in this summer evening. And we started with some singing. That's part of the energy. But we need to bring the light of Shabbat, that energy, into the room. And I'd like to call Kayla Kondo to come up right now with family. The Kondo and Berger families. Kayla, one of the greatest things that we get to do is bring new Jews into the world. And so we wanted Kayla to bring the Shabbat light into our space. We had such a good time last week, right? We did. She said we did. So all you need to do is come here. All of you come up. Everyone's from East Coast, right? Vegas, that's not. Marina Del Rey. They're all from here. Okay.
Page 2. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
I should announce, by the way, this is Scott. They're getting married. So I do want to announce that. It's always good to have another redhead in the congregation, right? So there's a couple right there, so you can join. All right. We'll talk later. Yeah, you guys. So as we move forward, there's this moment that we get to in the service where we're going to say goodbye to the week and we're going to bring ourselves into Shabbat and really in this way kind of prepare ourselves for next week as well. But, if this was a movie, they would have shown each of us like 2 hours ago. And we all would have been in completely different places in this world, with our eye towards coming into this space to be together, to celebrate Shabbat, to come together and sing a little bit, to bring the light into the room, to see good friends. And we find ourselves right now in this space together. So I just want us to take advantage of this. Use this space, use this time to really, really bring yourself from last week into next week. I know after this poem. Where does the week go when the new week begins? Into thin air? Into oblivion? Is there anything that's left behind? It goes into our memory banks. It goes into our emotional closet to remain a part of our whole, to remain as the total sum of our experiences. Where does the week go? Right inside of us. And we hold on to the pleasure, and we hold on to the pain, and we hold on to the excitement, and we hold on to the boredom. And it all becomes us. after having experienced the week, we become a new us. Slowly, week by week, again and again, like we're constantly being reborn. So tonight, right now, this pause is to notice it and to recognize it and bring into tomorrow the new version of us. Let's take time now to reflect on our week. Chazarat HaShavua.
Ala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela Shama v'zachor beribur echad Hishrianu elam yuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad L'shemo tiferet ve'letila lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela
Verse 5.
Kiva orech
Kumi ori.
Uri uri shir daveri Kevod Adonai alayich nigla Lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela.
Let's rise and face the entrance. That's not the Sabbath bride there, but we're going to welcome the Sabbath bride outside that door.
Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha uftola Toch emunei am segula Boi chala Boi chala
Lecha dodi
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
It is really wonderful to see all of you. You can sit down. We're gonna get right back up in just a moment.
Sit on the edge of your seats.
Sit on the edge of your seats. Yeah, it is really wonderful to be here tonight for my first service as your new rabbi. I bet I would gather that this is a larger group of people than would normally come to a July Shabbat. So it is really wonderful to be here with all of you. There are some faces that I have seen during my interview, or I've been here a couple times in the spring, and a lot of new faces. I know we're gonna have an oneg after our service, and please come up to me, introduce yourself. You may want to remind me of your name, even if I have met you before. I will recognize the face, maybe not the name, and I can't wait to meet all of you, get to know all of you, and we'll start tonight. So how beautiful is that? Like I said, we are going to rise right back up. Right now, we're going to rise our bodies because we are going to enter into Baruch Hu, our call to worship. Let's ready our bodies, ready our souls for the prayer that's really going to get us moving into the rest of our service. We'll turn now to page 32 in our prayer book. And we're going to sing together Ahavat Olam, which really, Ahavat Olam, as you can see, the translation means everlasting love. It speaks about the love that God has shown toward the people Israel, and specifically through Torah, through learning and everything that our Jewish tradition has to offer us. I think what's really incredible is that we can read the Torah year after year. We have one of my favorite Torah portions this week. And as I was talking about with Rabbi, and it's true, it is one of my favorites. And as I was talking about with Rabbi Aaron just yesterday, there is always some new kernel that you can gather for it, even if you've read it 50 times before. What book is like that? Nothing else is like that but Torah. So let us celebrate that, celebrate God's love as we sing Ahavat Olam, page 32. page 34 for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
We'll turn now to page 38, actually 39, and I'll read the reading on the top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Page 40, Micha Mocha.
Look, we're already in sync.
There you go.
Ma'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehtar b'kodesh, mi kamocha ma'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehtar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, otzei felem, Nora tehilot, otzei felem. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Pick apart.
Nora
Ma'elim Adonai,
Osei felem, Nora
Ma'elim Adonai,
During this time of year, it gets dark really, really late into the evening. And in just a moment, we're going to sing Hashkivenu, which is really a prayer all about thinking about that passage of time from the lightness above us as it eases into darkness to more quietness. And I think it's really beautiful this time of year, as we have so much light and so much sunshine, to really ready ourselves and pay attention to the beauty that darkness, that more quietness can also bring. We have such cute faces here in our sanctuary. And I hope they can appreciate the coming of night as well. So with that, maybe, the calm that comes with it. With that, we will go into Hashkivenu and just really focus on the ease, the quiet of entering Shabbat, ending this day together. Page 42.
With new clergy comes new favorite melodies, and although I have sang this over the many years, it's probably new to a lot of people here tonight. This Hashkivenu, written by the wonderful Dan Nichols, who came last year to our temple. So please follow along. The English words will be on the screen here. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom Hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Try that with us. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu
We'll take time during our service now to think about those in our lives and in our Temple Emmanuel community who are in need of healing perhaps of the body, of the soul, or of the mind. And after we say all of their names, we will sing a Misha Berach together to wish them a swift and a complete healing. Tonight, our temple community is thinking about Ida Akiba, Charles Ehrenberg, Grace Blaustein, Marlene Breyer, Vicky Braslaw, Jill Kahn, Eitan Chaim, Richard Chernock, David Childs, Annie Childs, Woody Clark, Jay Clement, Iris Cutler, Richard Dix, Judy Fenton, Patty Goodman, Andy Hale, Helene Hale,
Michael Isaac, Sis Klein, Cookie Lifshin, Kathleen Agnes McCarthy, Sheila Merowitz, Missy Paidkin, David Peck, Deborah Rhodes, Howard Rosen, Dorothy Salkin, Sandy Sealis, Lindy Sobel, Mabube Soleimani, thank you, Bill Terry, Phyllis Torse, Irving Villesenor, Harav Aharona Bat Sivia Vayosef, Helena Wachtel, Paula Warner, Pessel Bat Gittel Velichel, Sonia Ann Weg, Michael Wolin, Yehuda Bat Nechama V'Mordechai, and Howard Zellico.
Take the rest of the names in between the verses, but I'd like to call up Hannah and Dorrit Corwin, who are home for the summer, or at this moment are home, to lead us in our song of healing. Audrey and Judith Bennis, Stephen Greenwalt, Kathy Murray, Mary Berry, Steffi Gilbert, Marion Bakrinsky, David Kunkel, Karen Alexander, Judy Fenton, Barry Brucker, Deborah Schulman. And those in the room, as I come across, please yell the names so we can hear them.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
I turned it all the way back. Sorry.
Yeah. We will now, once again, I'll invite you to rise your body as we get ready to enter into our Amidah. We're going to sing together, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, and then have a moment of our own silent prayer. So I'll invite you to stand now and get ready for this moment of prayer. We're on page 46.
Adonai Tzvatai Tivta Adonai Tzvatai Tivta Ufi Agin Tehilatecha Ufi Agin Tehilatecha Adonai Tzvatai Tivta Adonai Tzvatai Tivta Ufi Agin Tehilatecha Ufi Agin
You can take a seat.
We want to take a few moments as we close the Amidah before we move into hearing Rabbi Alvin speak to bless you. Rabbi Alvin, surprise!
Wow.
Do you want me to sing Oseh Shalom instead? All right,
kidding.
you're
I'm
going to
not
have to
getting a
see
blessing,
the brilliance
okay?
of it was going to be a beautiful moment. Whatever you play, I will sing. That's fine. I had a different.
We had 2 meetings about this, by the way. 3 meetings about this, the order.
Yes. So this is a blessing of a song of peace for you.
I also like peace,
Okay,
so
that's
this is good.
Oh, say shalom bimrama. Say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Earlier this week, your we now have three clergy members, went out to our first official lunch. There were many topics that we were supposed to cover during our time together. We were supposed to talk about our B'nai Mitzvah program, our 7th grade religious school curriculum. We were supposed to plan this service. Instead, it seems like we ended up covering everything except what we were supposed to talk about. To name a few tidbits that I learned about your clergy, the three of us are big fans of Ted Lasso and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. We take the holidays of Mother's Day and Father's Day very seriously, and we all love to eat dessert. Even though on the surface we didn't get a lot of work done during this first lunch, our time together was invaluable. It allowed us to get to know each other better. And this is really important because our clergy relationship will serve as the foundation for much of the work that we are going to get to do together in the coming years at Temple Emmanuel. Relationships are everything. Only after taking the time to understand another person as an individual, their unique experiences, their values, their desires, can the transformative experience of working together and creating something new and important occur. Our Torah portion this week, Pinchas, touches upon the power of taking time to get to know others as individuals. At the start of the portion, the Israelites are nearing the end of their 40-year journey in the desert, and they're focusing on final preparations before they enter the Promised Land. The portion outlines how the Israelites should live in Canaan, and it focuses on proper division of land once there. God instructs Moses and Eleazar to take a census of all the Israelite men aged 20 and up, and to apportion shares of the land according to the population counted. At this time, if a man died, his property automatically went to his sons. No sons, then the property went to his brothers or to his parents, but never to his daughters. In Numbers 27, the daughters of the deceased Zelophehad come before the entire Israelite community. They plead, "Our father died in the wilderness. Let not our father's name be lost to his clan just because he had no son. Give us a holding among our father's kinsmen." The moment is remarkable in a couple ways. It's remarkable not only because of the fact that 5 women have the courage to come forward and speak their truth in a time when this was not normal, but it's also unique in how the verses themselves are set up. The line reads, "The daughters of Zelophehad came forward. The names of the daughters were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah." Did you know that this is not the only place in Torah where the daughters of Zelophehad are mentioned? They're also mentioned just a little bit later in Numbers 36 and in Joshua 17. Each time, the Torah introduces them in this way. First as a unit, the daughters of Zelophehad, and then repeats each of their names individually. Why? Perhaps this is a way of highlighting the fact that each of the daughters is unique. Each has her own experiences and reasons for coming forward with her plea. One of the rabbinic commentaries that I looked at when preparing for tonight, Yalchut Shimoni, speculates that when the daughters came forward, they each presented a different part of the plea. The first said, "Our father died in the wilderness." The second said, "He was not from the faction of Korach that rebelled against Adonai." The third said, "He died according to his own sin." The fourth said, "He had no sons." And finally, the fifth came in and said, "So why should our father's name be lost to his family?" Moses listens to each daughter intently and comes to understand the importance of their case. Through active listening, he internalizes the full scope of their collective ask and the impact that a favorable answer will have on each one of them. And as a result, something unexpected happens. Moses brings the case before Adonai, and Adonai responds with, "The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. You shall surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren, and you shall cause the inheritance of their fathers to pass unto them." Through listening, through recognizing the uniqueness of each daughter and why this is important to her, justice is served. In my first few weeks and even months here at Temple Emmanuel, maybe year, I'm going to be doing exactly what I did during our clergy lunch earlier this week. It's true that we didn't get a lot of work done, but we did another type of equally important work. We listened to each other, and we came to better understand what makes each other tick. Similarly, I want to do this work with all of you. I want to sit down with you, and I want to learn more about your experiences, your values, your passions, and your desires. I want to know why you care about Judaism, and specifically why you care about this temple community. I want to hear about what you're looking for in your new rabbi and in the offerings of your temple. I want to understand your concerns for the Jewish world, and also what excites you about the future of the Jewish community. I want to do this not only because I'm new to the community and I want to feel comfortable with all of you and feel like I'm a part of it, but I also want to do this because our relationships, will pave the way for the incredible work that we can do together down the line. In a recent article for the Union for Reform Judaism, C.E. Harrison and Debbie Niederman write, "Hearing, it's simple. It's simply registering the words being said, while listening is paying close attention to what is being said and then actually processing it. This type of listening is often referred to as active listening, which means you are listening with the intent to understand." This article was for Jewish leaders in temple communities, and they write, "As Jewish leaders, we are tasked with improving our congregations and communities for everyone within them, listening to members' feedback, requests, and concerns with the intent of understanding them. This is the first step in the process of making improvements. By creating a space of trust and open-mindedness for the sake of others, we will also fulfill the mitzvah of gimilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness. And we do it with our undivided attention simply by saying little and doing much." Our Torah portion this week does present a remarkable moment of feminist achievement. But at the same time, it highlights something a little less extraordinary, yet key to any healthy relationship and any healthy community. It highlights the importance of active listening. The Torah takes the time to name the women, Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcha, and Tirzah. It reminds us that each person holds a unique truth, that each person has their own experiences, their own values, and their own desires. And I can't wait to learn about your experiences, values, and desires. Please write to me so that we can grab coffee, so that we can sit down together. I can't wait for more Temple Emmanuel lunches with the clergy, but also with all of you. More lunches like the one I had earlier this week. We may not have gotten a ton of work done, but we got to know each other. And I look forward to doing this again and again, eventually building the foundation for what will be necessary to have the transformative experience of working together, creating something new and something important. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Okay, stay here now. We'll try and recreate this spiritual moment.
Okay.
People are still walking in. It's amazing. So, Leora, the light that you're bringing to our community,
we already feel it. I hope everybody here already feels the love and compassion and just the essence of who you are. And it's amazing as you talked about looking out on all these faces, as I look out on these faces, and truly the best of our Temple Emmanuel community is sitting here today, or I saw you online, don't worry. And I just can't wait in the same vein for you to meet all of these beautiful, beautiful souls that showed up today because they showed up for you. So I thought that I would sing this Dan Nichols song that's in place of Hatzi Kaddish. And although the words are really praising God, I think she's a doctor, it's okay. Although, see, I knew that she's a doctor, soon that you'll know. I hope that you'll take these words to heart and that everybody here, when you have the chance to sing the word amen, that you really sing it. So, here we go. May your wonder be celebrated. May your name be consecrated. May your brilliance never fade from the magnificent world you made. May your ways prevail in your own days, in our own lives, and in the life of all Israel. And let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. May your name receive the same beauty that you bring, though you are far beyond the sweetest songs we could ever sing. And let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. And let us say,
So with that blessing in mind, we offer this blessing. This is a very short one by usual standards.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't an installation.
Yeah.
We'll save that for later. But Mishu Beirach Avutenu V'Imotenu. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless you, who have come here to honor Shabbat and honor this community. As you begin your journey here at Temple Emmanuel, may it lead you towards self-fulfillment in all aspects of your life, from your professional and spiritual life as a rabbi to your personal and spiritual life as a wife and a daughter and a friend and a mom to your dog Rexy. Please know that you are not alone and that we are all here for you, your birth family, your chosen family over there, that's her husband, Rabbi Daniel Friedman, and your Temple Emmanuel family as well. May we all go, every person here, you and the two of us, and even Elizabeth playing piano. May you all go from strength to strength. May we all do that together, beginning now. The priestly benediction is an incredible blessing, and so this is just kind of, it is the priestly benediction just in a different form. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. May you feel joyous, and may you feel whole. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Adonai Eloheinu,
Melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה, אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Let's go to our concluding prayers beginning on 282. Please rise in spirit or in person for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, l'tei kedula l'yoser breshit, shehu noten shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinatu zo begavhem meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yihei Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
You may be seated for a moment. At this time, we turn to page 294 for Kaddish Yatom. And first, I'd like to mention those in our congregational family who have died in the last month, whose families are observing Shloshim. Warren Roston, Dr. Irene Kasorla, Dana Maltz, and Deborah Rhodes. We also remember especially Rosalind Pastor, who's died at this season in years past. And if you look up on the screen, you'll see the names of all of those that have died at this season in years past who are members of our congregation. And I'd like to turn to you that are here. Is there anyone here who is in the first 30 days after the death of a loved one that would like to stand and tell us who you're here to say Kaddish for? Is there anyone observing a yahrzeit on this Shabbat, the anniversary of a loved one's passing? Please tell us who you're here to say Kaddish for. Is there anyone in the first year after the death of a loved one? Thank you. Any names online?
Roger Scott, Warren Weiss, Marcos Ben Irene, Eloisa Bat Petra. That's what I have right now.
We take those names into our hearts.
Gordon Thiel.
We take those names into ourselves, and we also say Kaddish for those who have no one to say it for them. Say it for those who were lost in the Holocaust, those that have died from COVID-19, but truly all of those that have died from all of the violence in our world of recent times. We rise together when we say Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, Vimru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, to the whole world. And we say, amen. You may be seated.
Or should I do announcements first?
So, wait a minute. Where's my, there we go. Okay. There are a couple people to welcome. First of all, Rabbi Daniel Friedman, want to welcome you again. Although I mentioned you in our blessing, we know Daniel. He came and visited us, but personally, thank you for being here tonight and welcoming your wife into our community, and thank you for loaning us her for like all week, and you get to see her on weekends. I also want to point out Jake Petzold. Raise your hand, Jake. Jake not only grew up in our synagogue, went to our day school, he and I share a birthday, and we share a Torah portion on our B'nai Mitzvah, but Jake is in rabbinical school and is going to be our intern for the year. And we're real excited. Jake, do you want to introduce who's with you?
His son Abraham, hold on, we need the mic.
She's translating. His
His
son
son
Abraham
Abraham.
and
And his parents,
there they
Jude
are.
and Mike.
Jude and Mike. We've known them for years. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for being here tonight. It's great to be able to welcome you with all of these people here. And I'd like to also point out Khalid Hudson. Come on up here, Khalid, please. Khalid is our liaison to 1LA. 1LA is the social justice, really the strongest social justice arm of our synagogue. We've really been working it out in the last 20 years. And so if you'd like to tell us some of the things that we're up to, we had an event, was that last week? I think that was just 2 weeks ago? I can't tell, two Sundays ago. But introduce yourself, and let's get everyone excited about 1LA.
All right, well, good evening. Again, my name is Khalid Hudson. I'm the senior organizer for 1LA. This is my first Shabbat here at Temple Emmanuel, and I'm excited to be here. Beautiful service, and welcome to the new rabbi. I look forward to getting to know you. Relationships is what we do. So I'm just excited to be here and would love to meet with you all also to learn about the issues or the things that you care about. Some of the things that we've been up to, we just, Temple Emmanuel, Temple Batham, and Temple Isaiah, and just hosted Councilwoman, your council member, Yaroslavsky. I had a great meeting with her, and so we're looking forward to working with her on the issues in City Council District number 5. But other than that, mental health, homelessness, affordability, let's keep our children here in LA, and other things. But we'll work on anything that you care about and willing to put some time towards. But thank you, and I appreciate being here.
Thank you.
A couple of weeks ago, we had a discussion in our Saturday morning service about the difference between power and influence. It was for the Torah portion for Korach. And what's interesting is 1LA is kind of like, we are the people. All of these faith-based institutions, we're the ones that have the influence to bring our influence to those people who are in power, those elected officials. And you could see it would beautifully last week when we had Congressperson Yaroslavsky with us. We influenced her into working on the issues that we all know that we're concerned with. And it's amazing when you see influence and power working together to make a difference. So please keep your eye out for the 1LA events and join us for everything. And thanks for coming, Khalid.
Thank you, Khalid.
All right, now you've got your announcements.
It's my favorite time. I'm going to write a theme song. Announcements. Oh, I didn't write that. Okay, tomorrow morning, join us at 10 a.m. for Shabbat morning at Emmanuel. We will all three be here, and over the next few weeks, Rabbi Albin will continue. You're going to be here, right? Yeah, well, your picture's up there, so. So please join us 10 a.m. in here. We're excited for Rabbi Albin to join us tomorrow morning. Next up, because I have you held captive here in the sanctuary, please join me on this wonderful trip to Poland and Prague and Krakow. It is this October. I talked about it way too long ago, and now we're on the last bit of recruitment. It's October 16th through the 25th. And it is a trip with about a dozen cantors and our congregants. It is really getting to know the music, arts, and culture of these cities, and to really learn about what the Jews that are living there today are creating in this phase of Jewish life. So if you're interested, please come speak with me. I am definitely looking to get another few people to join the trip. So that is Poland and Prague. If you have little ones, I see little ones right there. Come to Bim Bom Family Jam with the Miles Platt, July 22nd through August 12th on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Yes, Platt family representing right here. Did you ever think you'd be Miles' family and he's not your, anyways. Okay, oh, I just did this thinking it would change, sorry. Oh, that got really stretched out. Imagine it wasn't stretched out. Join us for Stevie Wonder Shabbat on August 25th. Registration opens on the 10th, so on Monday. Grab a seat. We're really, really excited. It's my favorite event of the year. It might not be Rabbi Aaron's favorite, but because actually maybe he loves it. That's so good. So I'm so glad that all those announcements are about things that I care about. Signed, sealed, Shabbat. Join us August 25th. And now that's the end of the announcements. So first of all, again, thank you to Elizabeth Yaron. Thank you to Spencer in the back. Thank you to Sarah Heiner, Executive Director in the corner over there. And to Jenny, who is greeting both in person and virtually, and Shabbat Shalom to everyone joining on YouTube and Facebook. And do I get this honor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It is my honor for the first time to introduce our co-presidents, Kara Corwin and Farhad Novian.
And thank you. That was a perfect speech. Perfect. Keep that in mind. Yeah, also, Rabbi Albin, come on up. We're doing our final song in a second. Also, thank you to anyone who was here that was on our search committee that helped us to find Rabbi Albin. If you're here, please stand and accept our clapping.
Yeah.
Our Dumbledore clap. Thank you so much for helping.
I'm doing jazz fingers.
I do Dumbledore. That's the Dumbledore clap. Or jazz fingers, right.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And just our board members who are here, thank you for being here too.
Thank you for
and
being here.
anyone who's here, thank you.
What great energy today, and thanks for joining us and helping us to welcome Rabbi Albin. And let's stand up. If you're comfortable putting your arm around the person next to you, if you're not, don't worry about it. If you want to, introduce yourself at least, and let's sing together. Is it okay if I put my arm around?
Yes.
Consent.
I give you
Get consent.
Say shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu.
Shalom Bimromav. Uyase Shalom Aleinu.
Say shalom
Bimromav. Uyase Shalom Aleinu. Say Shalom Bimromav. Uyase Shalom Aleinu. Yase Shalom. Yase Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yase Shalom. Yase Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Ha'olam.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Have a beautiful evening.